right there. And Grubby, actually, I forgot about this. He lost his altar, didn't he? Oh my god, this is such a bad position for Grubby. He's gonna have to fight without his Blade Master, I think, at this point. I'd completely forgot he lost his altar. I apologize. It's gonna be a Blade Masterless army for Grubby. There's no way he's getting that back. Obviously, he can't tavern it back because it'd just be far too expensive. But even buying an altar back would be sort of so much extra gold. And yeah, oh my god, I guess that's why Grubby didn't sell his items. He's just really gonna need to try and play fantastically. Actually, I'm surprised he has peons in these burrows. I guess he's sort of just waiting them, keeping them in there if there is an attack, and otherwise he can just bring them out before the attack's over. But it looks like Happy's coming in here. Happy must be terrified that there's going to be a Blade Master around. I'm really not sure if Happy can pull this off now. He was in such a dominant position for so long, and really he fell behind a bit just when in that whole time where Grubby was just sitting in his base, slowly doing damage to Happy, while meanwhile just spending all that money he had saved up. But then Happy got that Blade Master kill, and that brought him so much back into this game. And I really don't know if Grubby can hang on without a Blade Master, but he has such a huge army. Bear in mind, Happy is at 35 food, Grubby's at 50, and obviously Happy has two heroes, and two heroes that synergize quite well, whereas Grubby's one hero isn't too good, but 2 levels up there for Happy, who immediately now has 5/5. That is absolutely huge. That's going to be so effective for him. He's going to be able to put down so much damage, immediately focusing down this one raider, and does get the kill eventually. But look how many units there are for Grubby. Grubby really just needs to try and take out a couple of Happy's units, maybe leaving with just the heroes. I think trying to focus down the heroes would probably be a mistake, and Grubby making nice use of the ethereal form there, and Grubby using, Happy using Death Pact as well. Really ambitious of him to be using that when he has so few units, but he does need to keep that Death Knight alive at all costs, and he has a mana potion as well. Happy obviously spent all the money he had left on, he couldn't spend it on units, so he spent it on buying sort of superfluous items, and Happy really in a bad position now. Really, obviously these fantastic heroes are nice, getting into a sort of a decent sort of in terms of space position, but just sort of in terms of unit numbers, he's just so outgunned. And so Happy taking a lot of damage now on his Lich and his Death Knight. Grubby Happy using that coil to try and focus down the Coda rather than trying to heal his Lich. Really interesting choice there. Happy, oh my god, just saving his Lich in time. Very close there, and looks like Happy going to continue to put down damage on all of Grubby's units, but it looks like Grubby's just going to be able to put down so much focus on both these heroes. Grubby managing to force the Death Knight away, and Happy now sort of unable to get his Lich out. What will Happy be able to do? Will he be able to go off one more coil? He doesn't have enough mana for it, but Grubby just chasing away constantly, and this Lich is running away now. Will Happy be able to get the coil off? He does get the coil off, gets a Nova off, and looks like Happy's going to be able to take off a whole bunch of units now, and Grubby just unable to put the damage now onto Happy's units now. Basically they're just 2 heroes at this point, and these 2 heroes are just doing so much damage. I can't believe Happy's managed to stay in this, using coil constantly. Grubby unable to make it to the Death Knight, who obviously does have that aura, just means that he can go so quickly, and Grubby can make one last ditch attempt basically at trying to focus down this Death Knight, but he can't quite get it. This Death Knight just gonna be able to get away, and this Lich, obviously it's so hard to focus it down. This Lich is, or the Death Knight is out of mana now, so possibly Grubby could get the kill, but it looks like he's going to try and get one more hex up on this Death Knight. What can Grubby do at this point? He does not have enough mana for it yet, and so it looks like I think Grubby should give up on that, just try and focus down this Lich, and if that fails, I think it's over for Grubby at this point. Grubby actually has been long distance mining, which is quite nice, but at the same time it's just, I don't think it has been enough, just because there's not too much Grubby can do with money, because he'd have to rebuild an altar if he wanted his Blade Master back. And it looks like, oh my god, Grubby's desperate to get this Death Knight to kill, because if he can get that, he might be able to stay in this game. But now that he's, hex going off here, will Grubby be able to make anything of it? This Death Knight taking a lot of damage, but just basically being able to stay alive. Coil or Death Pact being used on his own Shade. Wow, very interesting play here by Happy. Really desperate to stay in this game, and really looks like he might just be able to pull it off at this point. Oh my, what a fantastic, this is one of the best games I've ever casted without a shadow of a doubt. Oh my god, so back and forth. Oh wow, and it looks like Grubby can try and focus down this Death Knight, but the Death Knight just running circles around, Grubby bringing in all his units. This Lich should probably just get back into the battle now. It looks like he is coming eventually, and actually there is another Shade there if Happy wants another Death Pact. Happy not even enough gold to buy another acolyte, which he could death pact, and no units left on his death knight now. And it looks like Grubby just gonna be trying to focus this down so desperately, just playing a sort of a ring around game. But sort of the regeneration on a death knight is just so strong, especially when you're on blight. It's just so hard to play around with. There is another acolyte, or there is another shade here. Happy wants the death pact. Yes, he goes for it there, and there's the GG from Grubby. Oh man, I can't believe Happy pulled that out. Grubby had such a huge army advantage, but just without the Blade Master, sort of a Shadow Hunter only army is not one you want to be fighting with. Oh, what a fantastic game. I really hope you enjoyed that. I think I'm going to bring you a couple more games from Happy versus Grubby. Maybe some other Happy games as well. I think there are some other good ones around. I really hope you enjoyed that, folks. Thank you so much.